So, hi there, and welcome to episode 2 of Podcast Talks. This episode is all about ADHD and growing up with it. So, I'm going to tell you my story, and this is on the podcast for TikTok and YouTube. Let me get into it. So, whenever I was a wee boy, say around maybe 10 or 11, maybe even earlier than that actually, maybe about 6 or 7, I would say, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure on the story how long it was, but we went to the doctors, and the doctor says, I want to see him in his natural, like, the way he is, so, like, you can do what you want with the office. So we went to the office, and my mum told me about it, and I think it was, whenever I went, I destroyed the office, like, with my, cause of ADHD, whenever I don't know if anybody else has got ADHD, but with ADHD it is like hyperness, anger problems, just out of control things at times, but I'm going to get into that later on in the story. But as an adult, as I've, school wasn't the best with it as well. It was like, I'd be hyper, I'd get flung out of classes, like, all the time. Then college, again, wasn't the best of times whenever I had... Because whenever you got it as a child, it can go, I think, but reading up on it, you can get stuck with it as an adult, and I'm an adult now. I am... We'll just say I'm 31, going to be 32 in March, so, but yeah, it sticks with you all your life, and it's not the easiest thing to live with, but I'll tell you into that about what it controls your life too much with. So, yeah, so, child had it, and now I'm an adult, but, after college, I decided, to do voluntary work, and it brings it with you, and it'll stop you doing things in your track, which is a very annoying thing that happens with ADHD. And if you don't know what ADHD stands for, it's attention deficit hyperactive disorder. One of the hardest things to deal with through my adult life to child life. Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, who are you going to follow out the day? Because it's one of them illnesses that you can follow to people, and it's one of them things that you just didn't want to get on with. So, as an adult, living with ADHD it's not the easiest. Just get that out there. It's not the easiest thing. I hate myself at times. I hate living with the condition, but, I'm stuck with it. There's nothing much I can do about it. But it stresses me out from day to day basis because of the hyperness from it. There's loss of sleep. There's too much sleep because the medication that I'm on through it makes me sleep during the day, and then I can't sleep at night time. But I'm also on medication to try and get me to sleep at night. It's a constant circle of trying to get through it all, and it's really hard. I'm not going to lie about it. It's one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with ever, and whenever I was a wee boy, the medication I was on then, I couldn't swallow medication, and it was a nightmare and everything else, but, and it does also bring nightmares as well, like night terrors, but not as much as, other people, because you can wake up and you're thinking you're in this dream and you're horrible, and it's like dreams that's, horrible. It's going to, things like, oh, you're dying in a car crash or something. And I've never spoke about it. I've never spoke about my ADHD this as far, but I just thought the podcast talks would enjoy this. This is the next episode that will be out. But between not sleeping right and having anger problems are awful with it. I really think, I say to myself some days, why are you here? Why are you alive? You know, it's awful thinking about that. And you know, sometimes you can't help by thinking about it. And then other times again, you're sad, emotional. Really, I get an emotional wreck sometimes thinking about my life, about what's coming on, and the racing thoughts. You get horrible, horrible thoughts, thinking about, just go and kill yourself. I've had people saying to me, go and kill yourself, get yourself out of this world. And you know, it's no easy listening to people bullying you, but whenever this illness tells you to go and do it, that's even worse. I'm going to tell you at the moment, well, this is getting recorded, this is in February 2025. At the moment, I am going through the suicidal thoughts, and it ain't easy, not easy at all. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's the recent thoughts that come. I can get help, but there's no much help you can get with the way it is. So, but I went blank, sorry. But that was really what I wanted to tell you on ADHD. Children can get it, adults can get it, elderly can get it. It's weird how the world works. And I think even pets can probably get ADHD, but you'd have to read that one up. I don't know as far as it goes there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the first song of this episode of episode 2 of Podcast Talks. I don't know what episode 3 entails, but if you tune in, that'll be out next week. I'm looking forward to seeing you. That will be. But yeah, I just really wanted to get that out there. We're on 8 minutes right now. I'm going to play the next song. And the next song is going to be, what can I play for ADHD? Something pure beaty. Don't Stop the Beat. I think it's Glee that do it. Don't Stop the Beat. Right, we'll get that on for you right now. 8 minutes. I'll see you next week for more podcast talks. And I don't know what the subject's going to be on. Check out on YouTube and TikTok with the previews of what's coming the week after. Right, thank you for watching. My name is Carol Dog Tomlinson, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-da. Bye-bye.